For once, I'm actually going to say I want Man United to win a game of football. Can you please help us, please? We desperately need it. That's United being a good club, and that Bruno's got a good side to him, doesn't he, Johnny? Yeah, because not a lot of teams do that. United are one of the first teams to do it. So that shows the difference that the guy's literally has got a heart of gold, but when it comes to him being active on the pitch, he acts like a dick. You get where I'm coming from? So there's two different sides to him in the way that he thinks. I bet you hope to win, but you don't think you're going to win. It's what you think. Well, come on, you. Well, for once, I'm gonna have to say I come on United for once, even though it will be doing my Chelsea thing a dishonour. but for once, it'll be United helping us. Oh, the 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 lineup of Ruben Amishite. I liked it, Harry Maguire being up front. Because he was up front in midweek, was Maguire, for about 5 minutes, and he knew he scored. Wow, so gone. Is that a bit weird? Wow, Johnny's going to think that's a bit weird. That is... Whoa. Did I just hear that correctly? United are like 13th, 14th in the league, and the United player won Player of the Month. That is so literally you could, so I could be bottom of the league and still win it. Then you get what I'm saying, Johnny? Because there's better players than Garnacho, which actually that are doing better. Because you got players like Nottingham Forest. You got players like Liverpool could have earned it more because they're top two in the league. You're not American. They're not American. Ah. Wow. Into Miami. What? Straight away. That's quick. That's quick. Oh, Garnacho is away. He's on his bike. He's going in on his way. Nah. Strength. It's actually classed as outside. It gave us a free kick. If you look, The thing was, even what the commentators said, it's basically like the ball. It depends on what. The reason it's a free kick is because the contact actually was made before he went in the box, and that's why it's a free kick. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, you can get fouled and then go into the area and fall over, but it's where the initial contact is. So if the initial contact's outside, then that's where it is. But that's when they both clashed or something is what they call it. You think, you whip it. Maybe. Maybe, you got to think. I don't know. There's no need to argue, it's only a game. But the calm down, it's only a game, it's only early. Oh. At least you got a corner. Ah. Garnacho, next season you'll be wearing a blue and playing at Stamford Bridge. Thank you very much and good night. The only thing that the only thing that I wouldn't want him is to the fact that he sometimes is greedy. And at Chelsea, we don't want players like that because we had Sterling who was like that, and we basically sent him on loan because of it. Because being greedy doesn't make a team good. We need a goal, we need a goal, we need a goal. Can we have an early goal? But I don't know who for. I don't know. You're not American. Funny. Yeah. I could be the most weird. Oh, I could be the most weirdest person in the world that said, Phil Foden, would you like to come and play for Chelsea? So you think he wouldn't be able to get into our team? Oh, he would so easily. That's That's what I'm just figuring out. Would any of these players on this pitch right now, would any of them fit into the squad? Only one would definitely get into our squad and would literally would take one of our bigger players out, and that would be. And you know the weirdest thing, Johnny, that the player would be Kevin De Bruyne. He would be the only player that would get into Chelsea's squad now. But why would we want a player that we actually let go and then come back? It would just be weird. It would just be more embarrassing for us. To the place I belong. It doesn't belong to United because it's American song. Everywhere we go, everywhere we go. Come on, we need some chances in this game. There's not a lot that's happened. Well, if you want to get, watch out for someone. It'd be that Omar Mamouche. Come on, United! Come on, United! Come on, United! What? Oh, offside! Offside! Offside, fellas. If someone asked why he didn't go to football. Might be busy. I thought someone scored there. Oh, Foden knew he was going. Oh. Foden doesn't know where the back of the net is. Unfortunately, Foden doesn't know where the back of the net is. Yeah. Wow. That's not a foul. Get up, Foden.
Being really narrow with the diamond, and this should be on quite a lot, and obviously the pass has got to be better than that.
Foden, you're going to be fine. You'll be running fine in about 5 seconds. I didn't even think, Johnny, that was a bad challenge. Because the player won the ball, and just Foden makes the most of it. Language, Timothy. There we go. There we go. I was going to say Chelsea are massive, but we're not really that massive anymore because we can't even beat Brentford. Come on. Come on, someone. I want someone to score. Wow, United have got to be careful or City are going to score.
Delivery from the back of the midfield hasn't been good yet. United's on a switch of play. Especially Bruno Fernandes in deeper positions.
Well, that's a good block.
That's a run we've come to expect from Marmoush. He's in between players. Maguire's not crossed quickly enough, and in the end he does get back. It's a really good touch from City's number 7.
Come on, someone do something.
Beginning of the season with a headed 89th minute equaliser in the Community Shield. Also against Manchester United.
Wow. I'm surprised you're not having your food. Wow.
Caught by Kovacic, who got a fine bounce. Now, the Mancunian into this game. Bernardo Silva.
Wow.
Diaz. Alves. De Bruyne in his pocket. Bernardo Silva.
No. Ooh. I want Onana to do something bad so that Ruben Amishite gets sacked.
That's the first shot on target for either team. 17 and a half minutes in. Bernardo Silva. Nacho killed it dead and then came to life. Jorgu. Didn't want the boot round it. Patrick Jorgu, this is only his second Premier League home game. His first since he was sent up here against Ipswich at the end of February. Foden. Beautiful take, laid off for De Bruyne.
Come on.
Nicely seen by Galloway. Carried out again by Maguire. Harry. Casemiro.
We are the world. There's nothing happening in this game. This game has been 20 minutes of utter rubbish. That's why when I stream, I'm good that I've got it, that I can listen to stuff on my computer while I stream. That means I can have something to focus on as well if something doesn't go right on the game. So I got like backup. Go on, that's a ball! Oh my god! Nah! I've seen everything! I've seen everything! I've seen everything! The ball that you had to Garnacho, he should have scored! What the fuck? Even Johnny will be thinking, how on earth did Garnacho not... How on earth did he not score that? What was he thinking? Do you know what he tried to do? He tried to head the ball when it would have been better to just kick it. Do you know, like, get your feet to it and take a quick touch.
Caught between a diving header and a half volley finish.
Oh, he's having some food.
Casemiro. First genuine opening. 20 minutes in.
We want to go, we want to go, we want to go, we want to go. Sounds like you're tired. Yeah, because you drank too much. Yeah, but hangover is still very similar.
Yes.
I can already tell you it's wrong with what. No. Yeah. And you two thinking you were nice and suave with your sonnies. You and Liam. Wearing your sunglasses. Yesterday. What? Having a good old dance. While wearing your sunnies. That's not how you were pissed to me. Not to wear sunglasses indoors. I wouldn't, because it just looks stupid. I wouldn't be allowed in because I don't. That's all I wear is tracky bottoms because I. Yeah, it's down to the fact that they feel too tight on me, non-tracky bottoms, and I can't cope with them, and it makes it hard for me to like walk. What's wrong with that? What? What are you on about? Oh, there we go, Garnacho on the bike. Oh yes, shoo, Doku. Oh, fuck off. He could have, but then he decided, oh, I'm going to take a long touch and let the ball go so far ahead of me. But even Gary Neville saying the reason why he took the heavy touch was because of how quickly Bernardo Silva was coming to him. He meant he had to rush. Do you mean the guy that literally his family said, oh, we got to add your full name because of religion and Nigerian heritage? That Patrick Dogu, is his family said they want the club to have his full name because of his religious beliefs and his Nigerian heritage. Bit a bit harsh. Yeah. 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 Wow. What? Wow. Wow. Na 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 na. I can't wait to tell Johnny this because it's just gonna be funny. This would be a weird. It's a weird way of how a football club was formed. It's in America, and a team was formed because they were formed from a taco truck. How weird is that? So like, do you like some like in it? Yeah, do you know like here a lot of the clubs are made from say like just being in a pub, and they just met up one day and just decided we'll make this. That's how a lot of the English clubs have. Yeah, but you know what the weird thing? This is a team in America that were made by a company who ran a taco truck. I just think it's funny.
Midfielder McCarthy and Casemiro like it when everything's narrow and compact. And you look where De Bruyne is, look where Foden is, look where Gundogan and Marmoush. That's perfect for those two. You don't like being stretched.
Oh, if I can tell you any more weird teams, Johnny, there's one called Portland House of Heart of Pine.
And they're tucking in narrows as well, and then from the counter. That's a good win by Ugarte.
Oh God, go on, go on, shoot! Ah. Yep. Let's have a look at this team because I'm actually team that's called El Farolito. So I was gonna say that sounds like a sick team name, El Farolito. That actually play in California. It does, El Farolito. Yeah. Their owner is called Salvador Lopez, and their head coach is Santiago Lopez. So it's a family-owned club. But their original name, Johnny, was Club Deportivo Mexico. Yeah, Latino American based. Yeah, it's weird, but it's fun. So the club is actually named after an owner's chain of restaurants. So El Farolito is a restaurant chain. Yeah. Yep. And El Farah used to field teams with immigrant players, including former professionals and employees of the restaurant chain. Oh, great. And Matt, you wouldn't allow that in the English game if you were in non-league. Oh, but you do have some in non-league that are like that because that might be their day job. Oh, I just think it's funny how they've got ex-professionals and employees of the restaurant chain. I want some unique team names because this game. If people know me when I do live streams, I go off on a tangent sometimes at the game. Sometimes get nothing happens just so I can do something. Look at. What else? Come on, I want some interesting there. Oh, I have found another team that's got an even worse name. Oh, they were known as Auckland Roos back in the day. Aye, that's not foul. What teams is there? FC Davids or Davids? FC Davids. The club's name is called the Golden Lions. Wow. I want to know what their history actually is. They were founded in 2017, and it makes no sense. There's no actual history to them. Great. Academica, what a name! Or you got, or Johnny, you could have a team called Napa Valley. It's called no, the actual place is called Napa. Napa Valley is where it's based in, the actual town. Because I'm looking at like just random teams at the moment because of the American team that I do are in the actual are in what their version of the FA Cup, and we're playing the actual team called El Farolito at home. So I can't wait to see what kit they're gonna wear. Oh, I'm hoping that their away kit's not gonna be horrible because I want it to be quite unique. Is anything gonna happen in this game that's gonna make me want to be interested, Johnny? You know, United could have been like 2-0 up if they knew how to finish. Even Johnny, even you would say that. If United knew how to finish, I think you would be about 2-0 up. Yeah, it just shows the difference of finishing. Yeah. Wow. El Farolito's actual kit, Johnny, is blue and yellow. I don't know if it looks up, but I want to say I don't know what to say about that kit, but I actually think it looks quite nice, but it's got a little weird design like around where the rib part of it. But you know what then? Do you know what their nicknames are, Johnny? By everyone, this team is nicknamed Burrito FC. I know Johnny would think that's funny. The team has been nicknamed Burrito FC because they actually were made from a burrito truck. So it made sense, part of their history. Yeah. I don't believe anything. I don't believe it to be true because when I believe stuff to be true is when it comes. Nah, nah. Yeah, but I can give you an example of something very similar to that. And that guy's been retired for ages, and that guy was Ashley Cole. Everyone would never think Ashley Cole would go to a rival club after leaving Arsenal, and he left to come to Chelsea. So it can happen. But I don't trust him. I don't. But I don't. I think he's more likely Johnny gonna go to Saudi. I think. Dennis Law. Dennis Law was the first, I think. Yeah, players. Yeah. Let's see. Players who have played for Man City and Man United. Ah. There's been 14. There's 14 players who have played in the history for both Man United and Man City. There's only been 14 players that have done it. See if you actually see if you got it right. Carlos Tevez.
Winner and Guardiola going down as number three.
Car-
Player-manager relationship.
yeah, Carlos Tevez made a controversial switch from United to City back in 2009.
The truth that Guardiola was there before him.
The other one, what?
A player with whom he has pretended so much.
And then after that,
Social media posts saying,
okay.
we won everything. And indeed they did. Last week,
Yeah, and then this guy's very famous as being Sir Alex Ferguson's second, being his assistant, and also being the assistant to Pep Guardiola as well, which and all the other managers at City, which was Brian Kidd. Yeah, because he was the only man to play for the club and both serve on their coaching staff. So that's actually quite not bad.
And someone's got to find a replacement. It could very well be him.
Yeah. Peter. Ooh, this. Ooh.
Football this summer. In succession to Chukwudagenu.
Yeah, the other one is Peter Schmeichel. Ooh.
He's big mates with Ruben Amorim. They were partners in
Yeah. The other one is Peter Schmeichel.
That club in a manner which Manchester United.
Oh, I did it. Wow, I did not know this one. Owen Hargreaves did it. But he only played a handful of games in one season at City. So that's why a lot of people don't remember it. Well, one, yeah, Dennis and then Dennis Law. Because he actually scored the goal. Wow. So Dennis Law scored the goal that famously relegated United.
Shape against shape, and you sort of can't really think.
It's still 0-0, folks.
Things go one-on-ones. No one really taking a chance or a risk, doing anything different individually. That's the big problem in the game. Kovacic might have a chance here.
Kovacic for Ilkay Gundogan.
Oh, good attempt. Any other player? Yep.
Kovacic just drives forward and just opens up a little bit of space.
I'm still trying to think if there's any other players that have played for both United and City that we would have not known about. Because there's going to be one or two.
First time in 40 minutes.
Ilkay Gundogan's only
Okay.
2 goals since putting back on the City shirt in the Champions League final in November. Nearly 2 years since he's
Okay, that's interesting. Go on. Go on, United. Shoo! Ah, oh, yeah. Oh, for God's sake, mate.
Probably do look the more dangerous and have the most space when they move towards City's box.
Back in a moment. Come on.
You've seen a lot of the referees. Mate, you could referee this game, can you?
Don't know about that.
Hmm.
We're with Manchester United again next Sunday in this slot.
Manchester United versus Newcastle.
To raise the occasion. Not least now that Newcastle are trophy winners. Newcastle versus Man United football tomorrow as well.
There we go. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
What a show. Garte.
Wow.
It wasn't the same wavelength. That's pretty good from Casemiro, that little twist.
Yep. Yep.
De Bruyne, lengthening his stride like a teenager. And trying to coax the ball into the path of Foden.
Nope.
O'Reilly.
Da, 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 da. Da, da. We want to go. If there's any questions for me, put them in the chat. Yeah. I don't think we're going to get a goal anytime soon because it looks like this looks more like a 0-0.
Should have stopped that fire goal. In fact, Bruno Fernandes twists off Bernardo Silva.
I tackled my best friend.
Two Portuguese pals have had a spiky moment together there.
I tackled my best mate. Can you let me off from afar? He's my mate.
Fernandes takes the ball back, but Bernardo Silva doesn't get the yellow card because he's going away for throw.
Casemiro. Manuel steps in.
Have Man United and Man United and Man City watched Chelsea Brentford and decided we'll play exactly like that game and do bugger all.
Not relevant because the challenge on Kovacic occurred first.
I think at half
We're
time,
not that
both
bad.
teams will go in and give their teams a right rocket because there's been no urgency or intensity at all in this game.
We're not that bad.
Several chances, but nothing of note. A bit half-hearted.
And we had 20 shots.
Yeah, but he may be happier
Yeah, we had
admitting that City are a lot better team. I can't believe he's that happy.
Yeah, we had 20 shots on goal.
It's Manchester Derby.
But we only had 5 on top.
Pre-season friendly.
We've had and we only had 5 shots on target.
Midway into it.
Shows how rubbish we are.
I'm watching it.
Ah!
It's a football where teams are frightened to death to give the ball away, make a mistake and take the risk.
Do you know what's even funny about this team that I told you about, Johnny? The manager of El Farolito is also the manager of the restaurant.
Lots of games.
You can't. Yeah.
Got excitement and beauty of the Premier League.
Yes. I cannot wait to watch that match and play against Burrito FC. Burrito FC. Because it's my adopted American team, that is.
45 minutes and they've gone empty. It's not good enough from either team.
I know. And if Johnny asks how long have you been following them for, this will be my 3rd year. You got to be very committed over here to follow an American team because you got to be up at like 3 or 4 in the morning to watch a game. There we go. Half time, 0-0. What a boring game. Why on earth am I watching this bundle of shite? Oh, it's only going to say something. The ads came on. That. Johnny doesn't like that ad. He hates the We Wear Any Car ad. Don't you, Johnny? Because you don't like Michael Richards. The only reason I don't like him is because if City play awful, he will not like say anything bad about them. When theoretically you and won a Premier League title with him. So at some point you do need to be negative about him. You can't just be positive all the time because it's not how football works. I'm punditry. It's just called biasness. But I get permission to do all that because I'm not in that field. I'm not a professional at it. Okay. Hey Johnny, I'm finding some of the most weirdest team names I've ever found in my life. There's an actual team in America, Johnny, from 2015 called AFC Mobile. AFC Mobile. Because that's what I'm doing as when the game's doing nothing, I'm just looking up some random stuff because it gives me something to talk about on stream, which is to try and make up for the game being boring. I haven't found any other weird ones yet for you, Johnny. But so far, the AFC Mobile is the best one so far, as in weird name. Okay, someone decided to make a team in 2023 called Ambassador FC. What? I didn't want it to go posh. Ambassador FC. I would love to know how. It sounds like it. I know Angel City is a team because that's in the that's a big team in the. Yeah, and it's also a big team in the women's football in America. It's quite a big name now. Ambassador FC. What a name! Right, Johnny would think. Is it made? Yeah. Yep. You'd think. You'd think that. I'm still trying to find out. I want to find out some information of how they actually formed because that actually be quite cool. Come on. I'm hoping that they do actually have a little bit of something. But their kits are wow. They've gone full on like Chelsea blue on this one. Come on, I want some interesting. Ah, I don't think I'll be able to pronounce this because it sounds Greek, even though it's located in Georgia in America, and it sounds Greek. Aposthios. Apothios. I tried my best to try and that literally started in 2021. That's a weird thing to have in America, like a Greek style name. Oh, I've actually managed to find them straight away. A lot easier to find. They're actually located in Atlanta, Georgia. They play in a stadium which actually has a capacity of 5,000. That's not bad, but I don't know in what. Ah, here we go. What league are they in? Because there's actually they play in USL League 2, so that's not too bad. So that's not too bad. So at least they've actually got a history of what league they're in. Cause it's actually, get in there. Finally. I'm still trying to find an interesting name. Yes, I'm laughing at this because I love this name. Another name I found that I like, Arizona Monsoon. I'm finding some sick names, Johnny. Some of the names are actually quite cool.
Anything, but for all that, Izzy, are we seeing the Manchester
Come on, I want something.
with the best?
Come on.
That's exactly it.
Oh, great. Is it? This is just a cop out. This team is a cop out. I apologize if anybody from this club actually sees it, but that is a cop out because they're called Athens FC, but they're not actually based in the proper Athens. It's Athens, Georgia, so that's a cop out. Athletic United. But actually, I want to say I like their badge because it's quite a unique, actually quite a unique club badge. Oh, come on. I want a unique team to come up and just be like the.
We keep saying it's not bad.
Yeah.
And you're not even beat a couple of teams because some of them see that it's not more bad.
Well, we're all gonna clap. We're all gonna clap for this team because of they got a name that I think which is unique. Even Johnny would think they're unique. The team is called Aurora Borealis. What a name for a team, Johnny. The team is founded in 2016 and were named Aurora Borealis. Northern Lights. Yeah, that's the actual Latin name for it. And what makes it more funny? They're based in what's that? In why can't the place actually called Oriella? So it's basically what the town's named after is what they named the club. Because it's got part of the name in. Aurora. Aurora. What a name for a place. Ooh. Yeah. There's a. Or you could go 2018 and could be based in Austin, Texas, and your team be called Austin Bold FC. I know Johnny's going to think, what the heck? Austin Bold. But I still love the name Aurora Borealis. It just sounds cool. Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis. Come on. Apparently, Aurora Borealis was actually sighted in the UK about a day ago. Okay. Aurora Borealis SC is what they're called. Come on, I want a unique name. Um, uh, there's a team in the Premier League which could sue this with the name when I tell you how close it sounds. You got Aston Villa. You got Austin Villa. Oh, so it's like Austin, Texas, but it's Austin Villa. So that's what I think. I don't mind people a lot. This has only been formed since 2022. Yeah, that's what I thought. It just sounds so close. Oh, I like that name. Aztecs FC. Sounds like a nice actual name. I haven't found a team yet which has actually been formed later than like 2020, than like 2013 or 2012. Okay. I've now eaten my own words, Johnny. I found a team that was found in America that was formed in 1929 called Bavarian SC, which is Bavarian Soccer Club in Milwaukee. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nah. Da, da, da. Nah, 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 nah. Manchester United, do you want to sue? Do you want to fucking sue? I'm gonna show Johnny this, and he's gonna think they should sue on this one, Johnny. This team is called Bay Area United. Bay Area United that are formed in Richmond, Virginia, found in 2005, and that's what their logo looks like. Sue! I found another lawsuit coming your way. Why? Because it's literally just you can't sue for the, but you can. Yeah, but they might. Yeah, but what they could do is they could say that what we would want you to do, just so you don't make it as exactly the same, would be like to just change their shape or something. Because like literally on the badge, even if you see it on like the kit, you wouldn't be able to tell. Because you know that their home kit is entirely red, like Man United. So you can tell they're trying to be the American Man United. I'm trying to find an interesting team for you, Johnny. Berber. Oh, I can't even say this team's name. Berber. Berber City. God, that's hard to pronounce it. I actually like that. I think Johnny would like this team name, the Birmingham Hammers. That actually does sound like a sick name, Johnny, that does. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm in love now, Johnny. I think I found the sickest badge ever. Oh, I found it. Here you go, Johnny. Would you like to play for a team called Blue Goose FC? Johnny's gonna think that's a ridiculous name, don't you, Johnny? Do you want to play? Do you want to play for a team called Blue Goose? Does it sound like a very weird name? Blue Goose, and there's an actual blue goose on their logo. Come on, I want an interesting team name with
They get stuck into it.
Boiling Springs.
Doesn't have that feel to it today.
Izzy, you made the point about Rasmus Hoyland getting involved in the build-up play.
Awesome.
This time it's still very Masraoui had few touches in the Man City half. So does he need to actually be a little bit higher up the pitch to get United?
I'm finding some interesting team names, but they actually are quite unique.
Looking
Oh.
for Bruno Fernandes in, but ultimately you want your striker in the number.
You would think things can only get better.
I'm liking some of these team names because they're actually quite unique.
Well, a derby in itself, generally speaking, David.
Second half down the way.
The most rugged and determined in players
Wow.
and teams. Even beyond that, there is plenty of instinctive.
That's a good thing.
City, the 4 teams above them in the Premier League at the start of play today or this weekend have all failed to win. Liverpool non-starts or two.
It looked like a bad challenge.
They make up ground, and there's the yellow card right at the start of the.
Bernardo Silva. Wow. This looks like a very much of a handful to say, Johnny. California United Strikers FC. Capital FC. Come on, I want a unique team. I just want a unique side, but at the moment I've not found a unique name yet. Since the Aurora Borealis. Oh, we can do Spanish. Oh, yeah. Oh, this would be cool if we could do this. We could do like non-league. That would actually be quite cool. That'd be quite cool. AFC Portchester. Do you have US Portsmouth in this? Or if they do that, that'd be class. Because you have AFC Portchester. You still have our team in this because we're in the same bombing league as them. And Phil Foden has gone to Mr. Clanger. AFC Portchester were founded in 1971. That's just up the road for me. Oh, that's a good challenge. That is a very good challenge. I wouldn't call that a foul. I wouldn't, Johnny. I wouldn't call it a foul. Because Foden should have been a lot more quicker. Oh. Come on. I want to find a unique team. I want to find a unique name. And I can have a good old chocolate. I actually do like that name, the Chattanooga Red Wolves. That just sounds cool. The City of Angels Football Club. Hey, the team that we just played yesterday, AFC Stoneham, that were founded in 19... Wow. Wow, so that's a very old club that we played yesterday. They were founded in 1919. Didn't even know that. Well, we've got AFC Sudbury. I don't want to keep going through the whole of the league. I want to go it like you can see all like the sections and look up some interesting non-league teams badges. Cause there might be some unique non-league sides in our country, Johnny, which will have good will be quite cool. Is anything going to happen in this game?
First touch of Pep Guardiola. Here's Guardiola.
We just want to go. We just want to go. Oh yeah, we got someone saying that in chat we want United, United, United. Yeah, and the game is boring and nothing's happening.
Talon nicked it from Gundogan. Kovacic went back to cover. He still didn't have enough legs. Here's Casemiro. Here's Ugarte. Poached in by Dorgu.
Oh!
Couldn't sweat it here really. Guardiola away and Hoyland is penalised.
Hey, I found the team that my team US Portsmouth are playing next season. Alfredford Town FC. Found in 1898. Oh, someone's texted on you. Is that your girlfriend texting you?
Gundogan. Now there is space ahead of Foden. And look at Nunes galloping through the inside right channel. And here's Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne.
That's not to you, folks. That's to a friend of mine.
Behind it. With a bit of purpose, a bit of oomph.
So having a bit of a laugh with a friend of mine. Andover New Street, Amsbury Town, Andover New Street, who are the Ash United, Ash. Got Ashford Town, Ashford United, Ashington, Ashton. There's only Ash. African Colours. Oh God, my mate knows about that team. Oh, nearly a goal there, folks, for United. Oh.
Anderson came in play. And set De Bruyne forward. There's a bit of rhythm now. A bit of sway. And here's Marmoush.
Oh, it's called Barton LeClaire. Barton LeClaire. What the? Yeah, I'm literally. Yeah, because I'm also. You guys got here because I'm also can chat with my friends and stuff.
There's Silva and a little bit of artus between Ugarte and Diaz.
What happened? What happened there? You stupid boy, you should have checked it before you did anything else. Stupid boy. That's what I call you, stupid boy.
Just off the leg behind, Ugarte didn't appreciate it. Maybe Silva wanted a word too. Here's Madrid. De Bruyne free kick. What is historically...
You're replying back to a message from your girlfriend.
De Bruyne
Oh. It sounded like you were drunk to me. Sounds like you were drunk because a hangover is kind of being drunk, but not drunk.
Both teams more positive. City in the best period of the game.
Wow. So he needs to get multiple charging cables. Wow, that's a bit of a surprise because I wouldn't expect him to come off.
Holland couldn't keep it.
He's done a fuck all.
Kevin De Bruyne. Sorted.
So he's done, like you say, fuck all. Oh God, another player. I don't know if you don't like him or is he all right?
Offensive change. Phil Foden. Jeremy Doku.
What do you need to do? You need to get Harry Maguire up front.
Just be a little bit.
They do, John. You need to get him up front.
And for Manchester United, defensive change. Presumably now is always going to be enough for Harry Maguire coming back from injury, as we know he is. And Victor Lindelof as music hits.
As you say, was it the plan that he only did an hour?
Lindelof started the last two Premier League games before the international break against Arsenal and Leicester, but wasn't involved at Forest.
Oh, go on.
Nicely weighted ball to Dalot. And Fernandes.
That's the ball. Oh.
Beaten to it by Nunez. Rattling back a
I
corner.
thought Cersei there, Johnny was going to get there. Was that Doku? It looks like whoever. I can't even remember who that guy is.
Fernandes.
Who's the player that got to that ball that looks like he's got like an afro hair? Oh, it's Dogu, the guy you can't spell. Yeah, 'cause for a minute there, I thought it was Joshua Zirkzee because he looked like him.
Ticking up towards the
I think like the same hair. Do you know like hairstyle wise?
in by Fernandes, away by Guardiola. Rubbish wins the throw.
I think the game needs a little bit of the unpredictable style of Doku, I think. It's a good move to bring him into a
It's
game.
back and it's starting.
Something that just could unlock things. You know that with it for him, he's not going to change. Manchester United play.
Everywhere they go, this game is boring, this game is boring, this game is boring, this game is boring.
Passed in by Garnacho. And was sorted out by Nunez.
Oh, someone section.
Manchester United's historical incentive today is to do their first double over Manchester City for
What?
years since Ole Solskjaer's team in 2019-20.
I didn't say anything.
Probably remember that 2-0 win here in the last game before COVID. Scott McTominay to roll that way out.
I didn't say anything.
Putting in the driving rain, which contrasts so markedly with today's conditions.
I was just being nice.
Away to De Bruyne. Taken back by Mazraoui, who strides out. Keeps on striding. Dalot. Garnacho.
Oh God, you're listening to that rubbish. The only time I ever listened to that is where someone mashed up that and Slipknot together and it fucking worked. and it absolutely worked. The player that Johnny doesn't like. Because you don't like him, Patrick Dogu. He's only 19. You gotta be nice because he's only 19.
O'Reilly calling it timeout goal.
Yeah, because he's not. He's gonna knock his everyone's gonna have a bad day at a young age.
This is Patrick Dorgu. And more suggestion. He acted quick himself to wave it away.
Maybe it's his chest.
Good decision. He slid on the floor. I suppose he's pulling his chest then. It's his chin. Good decision.
Took his left arm without him. Here. Using his arm, but it hasn't done. It took his chest. He's lucky, Diaz. Technically speaking, where it slips, his arm's out, just pulls that left arm back and hits his chest.
Very well in what could have been a really compromising moment.
Good player. Come on. I want United to actually score to help us out.
Lindelof and just rolls him.
I would love that. Every time I walk into a room and they play the original Halo theme, that would be sick. I bet Johnny it would annoy him. You know the one where it sounds like a choir? In the original, it would be every time you open up the door, it'd be like a sound effect, and it would be activated every time you open up the door. Come on, someone for United. Do not let Manchester City score, please. I don't know why, but I'm worried he's going to go in. What a save, but it's just a typical save.
Good time and distance to see it.
Difficult to get it over that wall. Ripped it away and dropped across quickly. Banana. It's a good hit from Mamouche.
Mate be thinking that sounded weird. And that's the original Halo theme.
Advancing well. Hoyland turning sharply. Manuel doing his part
want a goal. We don't want another 0-0. Would it be annoying, Johnny, if the one game had like nearly had about 6 goals in five? I think it was 5 goals in one game, and then the second one, which they bigged up all week, ends up being the worst game. Is it weird that this has been the most biggest talking point of the weekend has been this game, just because of how big of a fixture it is, and it ends up nothing happening? Well, actually, if you pick something like I would say Tottenham versus Southampton, we actually would have had an entertaining weekend because every other game would have actually had a goal in it. That are live on TV. And it looks like this one's not going to have any on. Just to let you know that next Sunday you're actually live on TV again away at Newcastle. That's going to be interesting. An interesting game for you.
Really good. Just goes past Elo before do anything about it.
I can't wait to tell you this. Because it's going to be funny. Do you know there's a football club called Coachella FC? They must like the festival too much, so they made a football club out of it.
Standing start, they could really explode off the mark. Usually a big problem.
I know Colorado Springs switchbacks because they won the USL Championship last season. Columbus Crew. Oh, that looks nice. Columbus Knights Eagles FC. I want to find an interesting team for Johnny. I want to find a funny team for Johnny because I think it would be funny. That. Dakota Fusion. I actually do like that name. It actually sounds quite sick.
There was velocity and vigour on the hit from Mahomak.
What a hit.
And Johnny knows this is where I keep my mouth shut because because Johnny knows I'll have words to say about that person because of how it all went. And even you said, Johnny, his career's gone downhill since he's come to you. Because you got to think, if he was still at us, he could have actually won the Champions League with us. He could have won all the trophies with us again, or could have been in the Conference League with us and could have a chance of winning a trophy. Even though, but you would think it was a part of your FA Cup winning side last season, but it makes no difference because he's actually won bigger trophies than that in his short career. Oh, actually, it was quite sick for a badge. Come on, I want a goal. I want something. That's why I'm trying to entertain myself. If I didn't, I like that name. Go on, put the ball in. That's a cross and a half. Shoot! Oh! I thought that was in. I thought that was in for Magate there.
Great work on that far side from Bruno Fernandes. Just puts it in there. Casemiro sits up nicely. Ugarte.
He never had that emotion when playing for Chelsea when he got injured.
And his last touch of the ball was a fantastically pure one. Man Utd. He takes his lead, so does Rasmus Højlund.
What a sick name for a football club called Diablo. Diablo FC.
If you recall, when he came off more or less in tears
Actually is.
at the Etihad in the last.
Yeah, where's the actual team? Because there's one that's an actual team that's got Diablo in their name.
Suggestions he'd start actually.
Which are actually they're called Denton Diablo FC, but they're just formally known as Diablo FC.
Gets him on the ball more, but if he just opens up that little bit of space.
It does look sick.
That came on Forrester's wicket. He very nearly scored with his first involvement. Yes.
So no wonder this team's got like money and all like that, because their actual owners are actually owners of a Denton-based agency. So they just get money pumped into them.
Davis was another who had a very, very good.
I'm like you, Johnny. I like the clubs that literally, like, if they were formed in like 1818 or born or like in the 19th century. That's when I'm more looking forward to seeing how they were formed, because you're gonna get proper history.
Many other places to go.
They're the clubs that you want to learn about because they got proper history behind them. Oh, I have to be careful with certain clubs with that name, because if you say anything wrong, you're going to get scrutinised.
Scores his first Premier League goal for
You would, Johnny.
2.5
You would agree if I said the team was called Diverse City. That I'm going to end it there, and I don't want to get myself into trouble.
one that has got emotional significance to him.
I haven't found any team yet. Ah, what the fuck? And you don't like him, Johnny?
Yes. Is it going up?
Just ridiculous.
Let me let it roll out.
I'm still trying to find a unique team, and I haven't found one yet. Where I found El Farolito, the team that I'm starting to become a big fan of it, because it's aka Burrito FC.
Grealish and
And they were formed in 1985.
fullback two, Nico O'Reilly.
Oh, O'Reilly's come off, and he's actually had a good game. I'll give him credit, because I like, for any team, I'm more likely to keep an eye on the youngsters, see how they get on.
More than a quarter of an hour.
And the youngster that he's replaced has actually done not bad.
To make a difference.
What a name to be called Emporia FC. I want a sick name. I haven't found an interesting name for Johnny yet. That would be quite interesting. Or I could give Johnny this one, which is FC Motown. Do you want a team, Johnny, called FC Motown? That were formed in 2012.
From going behind, that had to yield a throw.
So this club was formed in 1984, called FC Westchester. That sounds more very British than that does, FC Westchester.
Into the box.
It's Westchester in brackets, New York, so it's Westchester, New York. Yeah, FC Westchester. That actually sounds quite sick. So I'm trying to have a look, because I want to see if that name of The club is actually the year they were formed. I'm actually quite interested. Because it doesn't have any years of when they were formed, so can't accept that from a Whitaker. Come on, I want a unique. Actually, wow, that's a very interesting badge. A team is called, Johnny, Fall River Marksmen FC.
What it really needs is for someone to turn up their collar and do something outrageous.
Oh, there he is. The Manchester United legend, Eric Cantona. And Johnny would, and you would definitely call him a legend, you would. Here we go, let's have a look and see how these are formed. So these were formed in 1922 and then dissolved in 1931.
Casemiro. Dorgu. Garnacho. Dorgu.
Oh my god, how has that not gone in? How has that not gone in? How?
Mazraoui.
How?
Diogo Dalot and
How have United not scored there, Johnny?
unexpected and liked it.
How on earth? I still shocked that that's not gone in from Xerxes. Ooh, ooh, I actually like that name, Fireland United.
Bruno Fernandes. Away as far as Mazraoui. High character difficulty on that volley.
Oh, yes. I think I might have found a team that could actually be decent, but I just need to see if they actually still exist. And Alejandro Garnacho makes another mistake. That's like his third one in this game. I bet you're getting sick of him making mistakes, Johnny.
Now for Doku. Can't clear it in back. Help sorted that. Mazraoui. Fernandes. Now Garnacho's on his way.
Garnacho's on his way and on his bike.
Holds him up. Dorgu joins him. Garnacho can drive. Alejandro Garnacho is trapped in by Manuel behind for a corner.
Oh yeah, Beagles way. Wow, so there's foul. So it turns out in Biggleswade there's like three different teams in one town. So you got Biggleswade Football Club, Biggleswade Town, and Biggleswade United. Binfield. Oh, so there's a VR check. Oh, there's going to be some dramatic moments.
Fernandes working cheap with Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes just looking for a nick there.
Oh, that's a penalty, Red. Penalty. Except I need something to go United's way because you need to help Chelsea out. So it's a determined factor that I need United to win.
Full off-field call again by John Butt. He's had a good game so far. You know, he's one of those where relatively strong in his legs. He might have just cut the pocket of his touch. There's definitely not an upward handed hit there. As you say, though, he's made a bit too much of it, Casemiro.
There he is, the most legendary keeper to ever play for Manchester United, Peter Schmeichel.
Manchester United, one for Manchester City. I think that was the famous
bet even Johnny would say that Peter Schmeichel was too good.
Denmark in 1992, and the first treble of 1999. And amongst the contributors to
You got to think now, when you see a lot of keepers doing like the starfish, Peter Schmeichel was the one that made the starfish his own. He used to make it. He used to spread himself out big, and no one could get past him.
top this evening.
Forget to talk about Sean Goater there.
Isn't that when you snubbed him in the tunnel?
Oh, I remember the Sean Goater game because that was the one where Gary Neville literally got put on the seat of his pants by Sean Goater. And Sean Goater literally did Gary Neville in and score from it. Lucky Gary Neville. That's why you don't want to talk about it.
Buckles after it, Manuel wary of him. Greenish. Increasingly the feel is that this could be a one-moment game, if that.
Come on, United, 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 United. For what?
Because he's right, if that moment was his.
You got to need United to score because if you City would score, they go above Chelsea, and I don't want that. So, for a friend's sake, you would say United because you want your own team to win.
Overseen and coached some of the greatest football teams that we've ever seen. Isn't he the nature of where City are and what he's watching?
If United, if City were to score, I'll be fucking disappointed because it means we should have played better against Brentford. We don't giving Man City the advantage.
Away away from the excellence of a couple of years ago ago. Great players like De Bruyne leading the club, Kyle Walker, transition period. Absolutely exceptional in the summer.
It is going to be, if you consider both of these clubs, Gary Clark, it's going to be a fascinating summer. Because each of them, from their respective starting positions, which are very different, have an awful lot to play.
United, 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 United. The only time you're ever going to see me champ United, it's not Sheffield United. And that's not a foul.
He is the latest to be booked.
Moose is a good start.
It's not. And I know you don't.
There's a lot of players who nowadays stand still and want to
And I know you don't like Joshua Zirkzee.
make really good runs without the ball.
That's good. It's a good thing or a bad thing.
Nice steal from Xerxes. Fernando Silva helped up by Kovacic. And here's Garnacho. And open up to Foster.
As soon as Zirkzee got the ball, he should have just passed it straight away, and he would have had just one City player against him.
Filling the hole pretty well.
Preferring just off that left-hand side where he can make the runs like Mane did at Liverpool for all those years from that side. Quite similar in his style. Runs up front. Does okay.
And Samira.
La, 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 la. Yes! Oh!
No thanks, Manuel.
Come on. Come on, someone score but be United.
We're shifting in the right direction again. Financial fortune.
Come on.
Now Fernandez. That's Fernandez worry. Now on Lewis. 5 minutes to play.
I do actually got to say, whoever's refereeing this game, you are absolutely dire at refereeing. I bet Johnny's is exactly the same. The referee has been shocking in this game. He's had nothing really to do and been basically a passenger. So now you can understand from my point of view in it back to this game how I feel when Chelsea play in a game that is like this. So it's not good. It's not the best, but we do it too often. It's like for most of the game against Tottenham in midweek, we were playing like this. It was just all of a sudden we had one good attack and somehow it came off for us and won the game. And then we tried to do the same against Brentford and nothing could come off. So it's just one of those. It's just one of those things. And then a lot of our supporters have been going now. Oh, we've handed a lifeline to say like Manchester City and all like that because they think Man City are going to get it over us or Villa, and we've now given them an advantage. But at that time, this game hasn't played, so you don't know what's going to happen. But actually, a draw I would be happy because I think we'd still be. I think we'll still be in the top 4. By the I would say by the skin of our teeth. Yep, Chelsea would be 1 point ahead of Man City if it stays this way. But the reason why we need United to score is because it helps us with goal difference, please. Man City have got the same goal difference as Chelsea at the moment, so a goal for United would do me very well. Oh, would be very handy. Dogu, you don't like that, Patrick Dogu. The guy who wants his I want my full name to be remembered by my heritage and by my beliefs. God, that's the only thing I can remember from that player. That's the only memorable thing. Ah, time to get Dogu off the pitch. I'll definitely say that to you, Johnny. Dogu needs to come off. Dogu, can you please leave the pitch, please? You shite. And I feel sorry for you, Johnny. You got a player that look at Young who could be good potential, but it turns out he might not be. Then why buy him? They must have seen something in him that we don't know about. Was it not worth the money? Dogu. Dogu. Oh, yeah, because I know Johnny doesn't like Dogu. Oh, it looks like he's injured. It looks like he's injured, Johnny. Is he actually injured? I know what's injured him. It's because the way the player landed on his foot and basically went down on his foot, on his leg. So it's not nice because you're having someone's full weight going on your leg is not nice. But like Johnny said, I don't care. That guy's shit. 4 minutes. How many shots have we actually had the whole game? United have had 13. Man City have had 9. Man City have had 5 on target. United have had 2. So basically, on the balance of the game, nobody deserves to win.
Yeah, you think there's a one-moment derby. It's looking like it might be a no-moment derby, but he did try.
Wow, So Bruno Fernandes has basically got man of the match for doing bugger all because he's hardly done anything. Who would have you? Oh, that would be. Who would you give man of the match to, Johnny? Because he's the one who's tried to do stuff, but it's just other players have put him in bad positions. For once, I'm actually going to say that this is actually the better game that Onana's had. Yeah, because Onana, for once, has actually decided I'm going to perform in this game, and you've literally stopped a City side from scoring, which is not easy. Come on, can we have a 90-minute? Can we have a 90-minute United winner? Just so. Oh. Corner, 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 corner. Nah, I thought it was a corner, ref. How weird is this? That I rather would have. I think the weirdest thing about this game, I think me and you, Johnny, would think about this game is I'd rather watch paint dry. Me and you, me and you get more enjoyment watching paint dry than this. Yeah, I get the same. I get the same when watching Chelsea at the moment, but then I might get that one odd game, and then it would completely be different. And we've had it this week because we drew 0-0 to Brentford in exactly the same type of game where I could watch paint dry, and then in midweek against Spurs, I was literally enjoying myself because we were literally dominating them and could have scored 5 or 6. Oh. It's Doku again! Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, you miss. You definitely don't like Doku. You definitely don't like Doku. He doesn't like that guy doesn't know how to cross a ball. Yeah. Full time, folks. Manchester United 0, Man City 0.